Hi, my name is Patrick Solomon, and my presentation is about the importance of ethanol. The biological source for ethanol is corn. Corn is grown by planting seedlings 8 to 12 inches apart in full sun on pH 6 to 6.8 soil that is rich and well drained. By adding several inches of aged compost or other rich organic matter, you can improve the conditions of the native soil. If you give corn enough water, it will grow quickly. If you have a small plot, think about using a soaker and hose and check the soil moisture frequently. And consistently feed plants water-soluble plant food. How is ethanol made? The process of producing ethanol involves milling corn to make meal, liquefying the meal by adding water, and heating it, converting starch to sugar, and fermenting the sugar with yeast. Yeast gains energy and produces ethanol and releases carbon dioxide as a byproduct. It is then distilled by boiling it and condensing it, which removes any remaining water, leaving pure ethanol. And finally, denaturing the ethanol to make it unfit for human consumption by adding a small quantity of gasoline. So what is the development status for ethanol? Ethanol is widely available, with the United States being the largest producer of it, producing numbers as high as 15 billion gallons of ethanol this last year. Impact on carbon footprint. Ethanol has a lower carbon footprint than gasoline. When ethanol is burned, 1 gallon produces 18.92 pounds of carbon dioxide, while 22% less emission rates compared to gasoline model cars. It can also reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 62%, playing a big role in combating climate change. What is its economic impact? Its reduced carbon footprint is one of the main causes of the predicted $155.6 billion growth in the ethanol market by 2030. By using $93.7 billion produced as a base in 2020. Jobs are created in rural areas where they are needed by the production of ethanol. According to the Renewable Fuels Association, the nation's ethanol production generated over 73,000 direct jobs. The output and export of ethanol has contributed $57 billion to the nation's GDP in 2021, presenting a remarkable increase in economic growth. The use of ethanol has been promoted by government policies since the 1970s, leading to increased ethanol use in gasoline for more efficient use to keep the air clean. Current analysis and the future. Ethanol has demonstrated that it is a far better alternative to gasoline due to the jaw-dropping comparison in percentages surrounding carbon emissions and greenhouse gases. The next big step would be to readily replace the use of gasoline for ethanol in all major polluting countries in order to slow down climate change and create a stable balance with the harm that the atmosphere has undergone already. So what is a plan of action? So as a start, all countries with the highest rate of greenhouse gas production, these being number 1 China, number 2 United States, number 3 India, number 4 the European Union, number 5 Russia, just using as an example, will have to replace gasoline for the use of ethanol, as well as achieving that most of the population will have easy access to ethanol-fueled vehicles. With this plan in action, we are well on our way to a healthier global environment. Thank you for your attention.